neurotic fools. Neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Like
Lord, kiss the my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with
always talking pillar, thing like scissor, like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Dirty
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Carolina Panthers. Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Opposite, green. Ready?
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun. Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. That's up as it is touchdown inside the 10. A run here with the rookie from Washington. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll send their tight end left. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. The play fake. Here's May. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
The RPO. That one is complete. Inside the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So following the touchdown, Borregamas is back to send this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Down, set.
Young to throw on 1st down. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll get this to his tight end, Ja'Tavion Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Set.
From the gun, it's Young. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll run with Hubbard. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On the doubles.
The ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Come on, set.
To throw, Young. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Young. Called in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jimmy Horn Jr. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
So So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. It's first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, New England.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here's a toss, right side. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, it's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy. 5.
Now, May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. The second and
6. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. On play action, Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Here's the punter now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
3rd and short. And here is May. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3. From out of the gun, here's May. Pass completed to Douglas. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that.
And he's in! Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. No problem there on the extra point, and the Pats will take a 21-7 lead. Well, following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it? Set, ready. Set.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Let's go now.
On first down is Young. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Patriots has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Finding room at midfield. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 55 yards on the game. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
Ready? What's that?
Hold back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Now a toss play, running left. Williams in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. And he's in. Touchdown, New England. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
So following the touchdown, Borregalis is back to send this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Slide through. Ready. Hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
38.
That's good for a Panthers.
Ready?
First down.
Here's Young to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. 52 Blues. Ready.
Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
10 seconds.
16
Right,
yards.
97. Shot.
The Panthers.
Out of the shotgun, Young. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
Set. Ready.
Here's Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready up.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
To throw is Young. He dumped this down to Hubbard. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build
Ready.
on.
Hut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A second down throw for Young. He's got it at the 3. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like,
Here we go.
man,
Here we
how
go.
many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Hut.
Throwing on second down, Young. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal.
Down. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
10 black. Hut, hut.
They'll go. Young. Falls out. And it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter because this is going to be a turnover on down. Maynard on 1st and 10. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, throw.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Working 3 downfield, it is Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. New England going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Five. Crazy.
Off the play fake, it's May. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Throw again is May. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This will be a 41-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Why you all in my face? Taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way.
The RPO, that one is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Into space. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Patriots. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the double.
Look at play action with Young. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw, Young. I had defenders draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Now Young. A throw, left side, blocked by Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway. The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Sanders. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 32.
To throw is Young. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
6 yards.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready?
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Ready. Hut, hut.
On second down, Young. Out to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So, from the 25, it's second and 5.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, set.
Young to throw on first down. To the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Young to throw. They'll shuffle this out quickly to McMillan. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
Gain of 15 yards.
15 yards through the air. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And the Patriots are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track. Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That one incomplete. Good job. Pittsburgh there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's May again. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. Williams in motion. Throwing on second down. May. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
We'll go play action with May. He's going to look for the home run ball.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Patriots first down.
Patriot first down.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker. From the 22 now, here's second and a yard. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Here's May. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. Now it is first and goal. There's that man again. Another catch. And going to be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
What's that? Five. Eddie, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And now, third and goal coming up.
Crazy.
To throw is May. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Set. 33. Yellow. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his tight end, Sanders. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
That's to the receiver, Horn. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Panthers.
Young to throw on first and 10. Moving outside, and he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Ready.
A second down throw for Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
To throw, Young. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. On the draw, it's Henderson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and inches.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
On first down is Young. Over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Watch out, 52.
Throwing on second down, Young. The back is Bourne. It's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. First and 10.
10 cycles.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Clock, 10. Ready.
Now Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Set.
On first and 10, here's Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 15-yard line.
They'll give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And they will set up first and goal.
That's another Panthers first down.
Fight,
First
97.
and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
They'll go again with Hubbard. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Jimmy Horn Jr. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Panthers cut into the lead a little bit.
Panthers 14.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a gain of 16 16, and very quickly a first down. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here's Xavier Legette. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Quick throw. Taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Young. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Throwing is Young. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Got his man at the 6. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
That's another Panthers first down.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage in the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the two-point conversion.
The Panthers will line up for the
Yellow,
two-point conversion.
Back to throw. The pressure's got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and it may come up empty, trying for two. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Patriots make it their first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort, come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are goner. He couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom. On treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. We at war and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, All my friends coming with all their friends and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot, baby, ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wait, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my dick. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.